Yo, so backtest Sess here. Gonna be doing it for last week, which was the 9th to the 13th, and I didn't really trade too much that last week. Was maybe like 2 days out of the 5 that I traded, and we're just coming to back testing. Doesn't hurt to back test the previous week, see what you missed, see maybe you didn't play, miss some plays, or yeah, it doesn't hurt to back test. What does What does hurt, in my opinion, is if you're prone to overanalyzing, which I think I am. I'm just like I come from the background of e-commerce, so like it's just natural to analyze a lot. So I don't really back test every single day. I really just back test the week, because if you back test too much and try to be on the charts too much, and you're prone to overanalyzing, or even if you're not really prone to it, it can hurt you because it will result in overanalyzing. So yeah, my opinion, I just like doing back testing once a week. I think it's more than enough, especially if you already know you're good at what you're doing. Your strat's good, and you have everything in check. Then there's no reason to do too much. So less is more, as they say, right? All right. So, anyways, let's go in here. So I have it already set up. We're here at the 9th, and it's set to 7 a.m. because I trade New York session. So here on the daily, look, I'm on EU. I'm looking at the daily now. See, like, I'm trying to see what's the trend telling me overall on the higher time frame, right? So the daily's telling me I don't really like going more than the daily. You know, I don't really see the point. And most of the algorithms don't operate on that high of a time frame, anyways. Even me looking at the daily is pretty crazy. So yeah, especially since I don't even trade. I trade like on the 5 and the 15, but yeah, let's see here. So the equal. So we have the premium and the discount. We hit the premium, and if you can see here, we had a nice correction. So this is technically a chalk because we took out the highs and then we took out the lows. So let's just mark that out. So we have a chalk here. So we are on officially a new downtrend. So I can high time frame, trend switch, bearish, trend switch, they shook. Right, so I'm just keeping those notes there so I know, so I don't have to go flip through time frames. Having in like notes next to your candles is really good. You don't have to like keep switching and memorizing, oh, what was this? So now I know the higher time frame is bearish due to a trend switch because of a chalk on the higher time frame. So now I'm gonna go and do my 4-hour charting. So it's clear as day we're in a downtrend anyways. We are here at it's 5 a.m. on this, so it's still London. We're going to go on the daily see just for just to mark these out. We can mark out the PD. I'm gonna mark out the PDH, and then I'm gonna mark out the previous day low. A lot of people like to mark out different things. Some people like to mark out the open, the close. It all just depends. Everything can work to a degree. I like just doing it like this because I find that that's good confluence to add to my strat. Right, so this zone right here is nice. It's because we have a lot of liquidity here, and then we have a untouched supply zone in pro trend, right? So it's everything that I want if we can get up here. All right, that's pretty much it. I don't really need to do anything else. We can mark out the sessions. That would be about it. But we're not going to do that. Let's just go ahead and this shit going. So now it's 6 o'clock, 7:45. Okay, so now it's New York Sess just started. So we are going to see what shall happen here. What could happen is we could hit this and get a reaction. So yeah, it could happen. Okay, so we did touch it, but now I'm gonna go in the 5 minute, and I want to see us really drop down here to give me some, decent confirmation that we are gonna go low. If we do, go low. Now I want to see us. I want to just see us honestly just break out the zone, and show me that we have momentum going down. I want to see some like on the 5 minute. This is like my confirmation, right? I don't go on the 5 minute unless we've already hit a higher time frame zone. Then I come down and I'm waiting for confirmations. And right now we got a nice candle. This is a buy to sell wick. We bought and then we sold off. That's really nice. So now I kind of just waiting for momentum. That was a good candle, but we closed the close was kind of bad. So not that good of a close. If we can, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to see. Okay, so we didn't really close below this. I wanted to see a break of structure here. So what I would probably do, I would just probably do like a, I'm gonna do like a sell stop here. So I'm just gonna probably do it like so. I'm gonna put my SL up here, probably like a little bit above that, and then I'm gonna aim for it's only 20 pips. We could really do some damage here. 60 pips is a lot. It can happen. So I'm gonna just leave it like that, but we'll see what happens. So I got a sell stop here. We'll see if we get triggered. And yeah, let's see what happens with this. Okay, all right, we get triggered. And I'm gonna put this right here just so we can make sure we got a clear look at things. So we got triggered, and then we're gonna just watch to see what happens. So I don't know if I'm doing back testing, right? So I don't know if news is happening soon or whatever. So if you see if there's news happens, then it is what it is. But I kind of like that because this kind of like tells me, well, if I played this with news, would I have been right or would I have been wrong? You know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't even want to really know when news is gonna happen. So I mean that's just, yeah. I think I might have actually. It was funny. I think I might have taken this trade live because I remember being in this shit, and then it was like 12 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing didn't do anything the whole day. And I remember I think I probably at this point right now in back testing, I would get out break even. It's already noon, and I just don't want to wait in a trade, especially after noon when noon can get a little tricky. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just get out here and break even. So we're gonna just keep it here at 0R. We'll do it like that, 0R, and then we'll keep it pushing. Yeah, and I'm gonna just keep that there. We can see what happens. I would say so far it was a good decision. It's not doing too much. Yeah, it was a great decision. Got out and saved ourselves a loss. That's a good skill to have in trading, is knowing when to get out. Knowing when to get out. That's just as important as knowing when to enter. Your defense is as important, if not more important, than your offense. so now this is interesting to me. It's later in the day. It's like 2 o'clock. If I played this time, I would have probably looked for something like this and waited for some confirmation and probably took a short. But I don't play this late in the day, so I'm gonna just let it ride, and then we'll go tomorrow, and we'll come back onto this tomorrow. So, and let me go to the hours so we can skip this before we're a little more faster. To Okay, that was crazy. 6, 7. All right, so 7. The previous day high was here. So okay, a lot is going on here, right? We are on a trend, obviously a downtrend. You know, we take liquidity off of this high, and then this high is probably gonna get taken too, and then we're probably gonna hit this. If I can go in the lower time frame, you can see it better. This is like a nice little orb OB right there. So I'm still trying to get short. I'm gonna still stick to this. My higher time frame bearish trend switch. We know that, and yeah. So the question is, okay, if it's bearish, when would you start being bullish? Well, when I would start being bullish is if we probably, let's see, because we should expect a correction here, right? When I would start being bullish is honestly when we take out. Well, if we're talking lower, sorry, we're talking lower time frame, it would be this high. But I would say like if we had like a strong body close above this, right? Above this, technically above this zone, I'd be like, okay, I'm interested in, looking for longs because I know that we're gonna have a correction. But I would need a strong body close. And yeah, so let's just keep following the trend here and see what goes down. Just gonna have the sessions open just to see what goes on. 9:45. Nothing's really going on. Slower day. I think I might have. This might have been one of the days that I didn't trade. I can just tell just based on how it's moving. It's already 12 o'clock and nothing's happened. Yeah, I mean, I would have been probably not even on the charts anymore. So, yeah, this day I probably, at least for EU, I wouldn't have traded it because there was nothing for me. And that's the thing about trading is that you you will you will think that, oh, I missed this long here because it touched like this FVG and it went up. I could have taken that, but like if you start saying that to yourself and you start to think that you can take every trade, and then that's when shit goes bad, because you should not be caring about anything else other than your entry model. Your entry model is what is, you know, you can keep it consistent. The variables don't change. Every single trade you take is the same setup, meaning that the only way you will fail at trading if you keep your entry model the same every single trade is due to your emotion or discipline. That's it, right? So those will be the only factors that affect your trading if you stick to the same entry model every single trade. A lot of traders don't get that, and they keep on trying to look for different setups that they don't normally take. Take the same, literally use one entry model. That's all you need. Trust me, I've been there. Sometimes I still struggle with it a little bit, but you gotta stick to one entry model. You gotta literally trade like a kind of like a bot. Take the same trade. That's why they work. They take the same setups every single time. They're programmed to take the same thing every single day. All right, so like I don't even see, here we go. This is another day I probably didn't trade. I don't know. This shit just looked bad to me, and we were like on a zone, so I was just like, man, this looks stupid. I just probably didn't trade this. Yeah, so I mean, this looks interesting to me now because we just took liquidity off this high, right? Took liquidity off this high, and we're in a zone. And if we come on the 5 minute, this actually would have been a pretty good entry right there. So what I'm gonna do actually is probably get in if I can get a another confirmation here. Okay, cool. That was an insane candle. So I like that, and I'm going to short that. Price target New York lows. Just make sure this looks clear. And where are we gonna target New York lows? It's already like 12. See, now it's 12 o'clock. Trend change. Let's just hold it. What I like to do is if I'm in a trade, right? We entered this trade right at like the time I would stop trading, which was around like 11:30. As long as I'm in a trade already and it's in profit, I don't get out if it's past noon because there's there's a chance for trend reversal at noon, but there's also a chance it continues. It's usually kind of random. It's never just one thing. So yeah, but that's the only time I stay in is if like I'm already in a trade. I don't enter, right? So now it's 1 o'clock. It's getting to that time of the day where volume starts to take a shit. Let's see. Hopefully we can close out here. My stop loss probably would be. My stop loss would probably be like right here. So I would just like secure a 1 hour in case it does reverse, and yeah, leave it like that. Okay, so nice. We get like a really nice buy to sell candle there, but I think we might get taken out yet. So we get taken out here for 1 hour. We'll just do it like this. So we know which the trades we've taken. I could have got out like here for 2 and put my SL there, but I was thinking that okay, we could correct here and then take a drop off. Even right now, it could technically still drop. It could come down like we'll see. Nope, it looks like it's going all the way back up to the point of no return. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna go straight through the top here. So let's just keep watching. And then, all right, now it's already like Asia Sess. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Let's go to 7 a.m. next day. So 8 a.m. next day. 6, 7. Okay, here we go. 8 a.m. All right. So I'm gonna come on the higher time frame here. Like I said, if we were able to pass here and create a solid close, I would have said, all right, we're gonna switch bullish. But we didn't. We respected the zone. Tells me that we're still bearish. And then now we actually have a chalk here, which is very nice because we are in. This is like a more of a higher time frame chalk, and that's even better. I don't just like what the hell is that? It just like showed me the. Okay. See how on the 15 minutes doesn't even show that the price came down there. The fuck. And we took the previous day high. So this is like an A. This setup to me is like perfect. I don't think I took this. I don't believe I did. Yeah, I don't believe I did. So let's go in the lower time frame here. Let's see if we can get some lower time frame sauce. So we came out the zone, and then we had a little. I would consider this a lower time frame breaker structure. So we can mark this out, and then we can continue. And I want to see if we have any kind of 5 minute entry confirmation here. This is not bad. I was just, wait to see some react. Did we even touch it? Not really. Um, okay, there we go. We touch it. Now I'm just. Okay, so it was news. What the fuck? Bruh. Yeah, that was news. Hey, look at that. I mean, completely right on the, trajectory. Okay, let's see if we can get into this. So what happens a lot of the time with this is that it creates like obviously on news, it creates like a giant imbalance, and then what will happen is will like slightly just tap it, and then it will continue to drop just like it's doing right now. So yeah, I'm not interested in getting into it though. I'm just saying that's what can happen sometimes. So it looks like momentum is pretty strong here. Mm, Still pretty early. Still like 10, 15. So what we can do is we can actually follow momentum. We can get some, yeah, what to say. We can show some confirmation. We can follow momentum and take this down. Because this is in the, we have all the confirmations we need. Yeah, this is still a valid trade according to my entry model. It's just not like, this is still my entry model trade, but it's not like the entry isn't perfect, right? I'm just following a continuation of what I already thought was going to happen. So let's see. So very nice first candle. Okay, we got a correction here, which is fine. We have an imbalance there. That's probably going to happen. Um, okay, we're consolidating. Nice, not nice. Okay, there we go. All right, so can we pass the previous low, or are we gonna just stick here the whole time? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it's already 12 o'clock on this, and we haven't done shit. As you can see, we're just going sideways. So, and it's 12, like I said. So, what is the point of risking this? I know that chances are it's probably not going to do anything, or it could just take me out completely. So I'm getting out here for a break even, and yeah, let's just see what happens. Might as well. And would you look at that? That hurts. We just hit a nice 2.5 R. It is what it is, though. That's what I've been considering lately. Is I haven't tested out this part of my trading yet. Is should I hold trades that I've entered before noon, um, even if they're not in profit? Because I was saying earlier, I will continue to hold them if they're in profit because I have a higher chance of it going to the take profit. But if it's consolidating or it's not in profit, then I usually just close out at noon. But I'm thinking is even if it's not in profit, um, I've already held the trade for like an hour and a half up to this point here, and it's like if it's obviously if it's within your entry model first of all, and it's um, how do I say it's like it's almost like the chances are just the same. It's probably going to be 50-50 anyways if it's not in profit already. You know what I'm saying? And I had it more, and it's even so more in my favor due to the fact that I am following the trend. So maybe I'll try that out. I'll try. I'll probably just hold my trades through noon as long as I'm already in the trade, right? So I guess the new rule is as long as I'm in the trade before that time, I can let it ride. Yeah, I'll see how that goes though. I think it's probably gonna be easier too because I don't have to like distinguish. Oh, I'll get out here with this situation and that with that situation. Keep things way more simple. So yeah. All right. Let's go to the next day. This is Thursday already. Oh shit, it's Thursday on this. Let's go to Friday. Four. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 7:30. Okay. Take these out of here. We know the trend's on a downtrend. So now we have a break of structure here. We still haven't really done a nice correction for that chalk. Okay, so we take out previous day low actually. That's previous day low. We just took out right there. And yeah, let's go on play mode. See what happens. So I'm looking for liquidity to get taken here, which we don't really have. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we could take London lows and then I'm thinking we come up here and then hit this. So yeah. All right. This also is a potential play because there is some liquidity right there, so we could see that going down. But it's already like 1 o'clock on this, so that was it for the week. 1 hour. But just so y'all understand, is that like a lot of these, I think it was like 3 of these days, there wasn't any trades on EU, right? So if there wasn't a trade on EU, there was probably going to be a trade on gold or like CAD or the other pair that I trade. So yeah, so we only traded 3 out of the 5, um, and yeah, so like there was probably better trades too, to be honest. And like I said, I didn't trade a lot this week in general, so I probably missed a lot of trades. I know I missed a really nice NAS trade, and I think I missed a decent gold trade. So yeah, that's this is not considering everything else. So you know, 5 hour a week is more than possible if you trade more than one pair. If you trade one pair only, yeah, it's gonna be pretty damn hard. Unless you're like a scalper or you play like every single session, which I don't recommend, then it's gonna be pretty hard to hit like a 5 hour average a week or whatever your goal is. So yeah, just putting that out there. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.